Let's get right to KPIX 5. Susie Steimle live in Bay Point with how this all unfolded. Susie.
Well, Kenny and Ann, as you know, it was a harrowing night for the store clerk here, Mark Kasperwicz, who's been graciously telling us his story of this event and how it unfolded last night. He was pistol whipped to the ground, as you said, inside of Cam's Market when he was closing up last night. He was somehow able to reach for a gun and fire one shot at that robber. And that robber died just outside of the store. This video is difficult to watch, but it really tells the whole story. As I said, he was closing up late last night. You can see him getting pistol whipped to the ground. That robber grabs as much cash as he can from the register. Then you see Mark reaching up to a drawer behind the register, grabbing a gun to defend himself. He says he first heard a shot and then fired back, which gave him an idea that there were actually two people in the store trying to rob him last night. That robber, as we said, died outside just after he ran out of the store. Police are still looking for his accomplice at this point in time, and Mark is a military veteran. He says that this was all instinct that kicked in. Take a listen to what he said to us earlier today.
I don't know if it was fear and adrenaline kicked in together, but I kind of, tried to protect myself a little. He forced me onto the ground and held me down. No, I was more fearful of my coworker because I didn't even know where he was.
You can see him saying there he's more worried about his coworker than himself. This all happened on Port Chicago Highway in Bay Point, again at Cam's Market. Mark is okay. He's actually been here, as you saw, talking to us throughout the morning. He has 12 staples in his head after visiting the hospital briefly, but he says he's ready to go back to work whenever his boss says that is okay. Again, police are still looking for a second suspect, an accomplice in this case. We're expecting to get more information from police later in the day. We will bring that to you live on our newscasts at 5 and 6 o'clock. But for now, we're live in Bay Point. Susie Steimle, KPIX 5.